Hi everybody, this is a pre-recorded video. I'm so sorry I could not be live with you today to do a live demo, but this is pre-recorded so you can still leave your messages in the comments and I will get back with you. Today we're going to still do our theme. We are going to do red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. We've changed the blue and the purple out to colors that are a little bit lighter. The reason why is because we're doing this on a darker surface. So this is our board and pillar. This is my favorite color is Christmas lights. I know it's backwards. I'm so sorry, guys. That's just how this is recording. And so we're going to get started. Everything else, my favorite color is Christmas lights, is all going to be done in bright white. And the lights themselves are going to be our pops of color. So it's also going to go with our theme, and it will work great. I'm going to move you guys down so you guys can see what I'm doing. And of course, like always, we're going to fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. I have used this transfer before, so we are just going to reuse it again because these are reusable 8 to 12 times. Sometimes more, depending on how well you take care of them. We're just going to put another dash mark back here. Mark it. And then we're going to get started. All right, I hope you all have a fabulous holiday weekend. There will be pre-recorded videos posting on Thursday, one for here in the business page and one for the VIP page. That is a special for VIPs. And then there will also be one posting on Friday. So there will be tons to see, lots to do. Don't forget about our Black Friday deals. And don't forget that we just had a new launch. There's lots of goodies to be had. All right, let's get started. My favorite color is Christmas lights. That's super cute, right? So to keep those lights protected, we are going to use our placement tape. And we're going to get that going. We're just going to cover these little lights just so I remind myself, don't chalk them. For this string, I don't want to chalk the lights. This is just a reminder to myself. Now, if you're fearful that you are going to chalk somewhere you don't want to, you obviously can put the placement tape down, move it around, put it where you need. Our placement tape is reusable and repositionable. So if you feel like for some odd reason it's not where you want it to be, you can always move it. Pull it off and take care of that. And we're going to use a bunch of our tools today, which is super, super cool. We are going to use our detail tool for this string. And we're going to use our mini squeegee for the words. And then we're also probably going to use multi-tool for the colors. So let me grab all those tools out so they're ready to go. I am going to use a Watts of Love squeegee. Our Watts of Love is a nonprofit organization that Couture has teamed up with, and we help bring lights to those who do not have electricity or who have been displaced by storms. Watts of Love is an amazing organization. Please check out the tab in on my chalk site, and if you want to know more, there's some information on there too. So let's get started. All right. This, like I said, is our board and pillar. It is not super expensive, and it is repurposable, or reusable, I mean. It is reusable. You can take off scrape it off and redo. Also, you can paint the frame. It's super cute painted if you have a certain place that you want that to be all the time, like maybe your kitchen. If your kitchen is done in like blue, then you obviously would want that done blue. So I always recommend that you just paint the frame and make it your own. And you could totally do that. I'm going to pull this up. And we are going to dry this real quick. We're on low heat because I don't want that heat on the transfer. I want it dried enough that it's not going to smudge if I bump it. Let's just do it real quick here. You can always protect that transfer too with the heat. You can always just go like this and block it. I'm going to make sure that's back to room temp. I'm going to push down all of these little bulbs and the string. I recycle my tape. I don't reuse it, but you can reuse it. So if you're like, wait, I want to reuse that, you totally can reuse that, okay? So don't think that you can't. Let's start with red first. We'll do candy apple. We're just going to do all of the bulb and the piece that screws in, just so that it's all done. I'm going to pull that really quickly. I'm going to wash the multi-tool because we're going to obviously use that again for the orange. I'm not sure why, but my son is downstairs yelling. Not sure what's going on there. All right, we're going to close up the red. I don't know if you guys can hear that, so I'm sorry if you can. All right. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to let him know. Hold on. All right. We're going to clean that off. Clean that off. I'm going to pull that up. Lay that back down. Go with yellow. And like always, I do mix these because you want them mixed. You mix it like you do paint. Okay. Clean that off. So you don't need multiple multi-tools. It's just always fun to have multiple because then you don't have to clean them all right away. But you can make it work, guys. You can make it work. All right, we're going to do green. I am doing meadow because I love this green. I think it looks good on a black surface. The reason I went with a lighter blue is because the cadet is really dark. And on a black surface, it doesn't look as blue, I guess. It kind of blends a little bit more. And so it just doesn't look as good to me. Now, that's just my own personal opinion. Of course, you can do whatever you want. That's the beautiful thing about chalk. All right. Got that. All right, we're going to lay this one down. And that is going to be our Lakeshore. Which, hold on, guys. This one has never been opened. I'm going to open that, and I'm going to stir it because it's new. You just want to make sure it's nice and good consistency. You want to also make sure your paste is not moldy, because if it is, that's not good either, which means the paste is sat for too long. So this one will go up by my front door, because it goes along with my theme that I'm doing this year, which is rainbow. So that works out. What I love is that you can take these transfers and do these so many different ways and make it look like a completely different project. All right, really quickly, we're going to dry these. Only because I don't want to pull anything up. And the purple we're going to use is Berry. It is a purple that is available. And like I said, you want to make sure that goes back to room temp. So we're going to lay that back down over top of everyone's. Then what we're going to do is we're going to push down. Nope, that's not exactly where I want it. So what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of eyeball it and see if it's where it needs to be. It just so happens to be where I need it. And so we're going to do this. We're going to pull that up just a little bit in that corner. This one has also not been open. So we are going to mix this one as well. It's a really pretty purple. I like it. It's very light in color. It's really pretty. All right, so let's go get the berry on there. Like I said, if you're afraid that you're going to get that chalk where you don't want it, you can completely just take the placement tape and protect those spots that you don't want this to go. All right, there we go for all of that. Now I'm going to pull this up really quick. Dry that right there. I'll lay that back down. Now, hold on. I'm going to actually lay this down where I think it should go. And just push down on the string part where I want the string to be. And we're going to use the bottom of our detail tool. Bottom of our detail tool is a little tiny baby squeegee. So this works really well. So you're just going to kind of like a little marker. You're just going to push it through that silk screen. If it's easier for you to use the multi-tool, go ahead and use the multi-tool. I'm just going to do this because I know how close it gets to these other colors and I don't want it to bleed into them. Like I'm fearful that it would. So I'm just going to be really, really careful. This one you can control just a little bit more than you can the multi-tool, especially if it's a brand new detail tool, because it's going to be a little bit stiffer, which happens a lot. And the detail tool also has like this little thing right here at the bottom, and it's a little like pokey tool, so you can clean up any like spots that need to be scraped off that maybe bled or anything like that. So you can, it's literally for detailing. Hence the name of the tool. When I first started, we didn't have this one. We had just gotten the multi-tool, I think. They might have had that one. I didn't have it right away. But I'll tell you right now, I have all the tools, and whenever they come up with a new tool, I snag it because I'm like, it is amazing. And more times than not, it's done by a designer. It's a recommendation by a designer that says, hey, look, we need this. All right, so there is the Christmas lights. My favorite color is Christmas lights in the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. All the wording is in white. So it pops really well against this board. And what I'll end up doing is I'll end up scraping this off after the holidays and redoing it. Or I might keep it and just put it away for next year. Depends on what's going on. All right, so I'm going to show you guys really quickly. Let me lift this back up. Okay, so here's the pillar part. And you're going to put your piece right in there. And you're going to squeeze this piece back in the back. And you're just going to spin it till it locks it into place and it keeps it safe. And there is our design. How cute is that, right? All right, guys, I will talk to you all soon. I hope you guys have a fabulous holiday weekend. And if you are not a designer, please click that SHARE button for me and spread the love. And I will talk to you all soon. Any questions, just leave them in the comments. All right, guys, bye.